Man, I can't even talk this morning. Go ahead, Bishop Walker. Come on now. Oh, you know that's my song. You know what to do this morning, man.
You already know. There's a bright side somewhere. My God. I want to encourage somebody today to let you know this. Your comeback is going to be greater than your setback. You know, everybody experiences a setback. It doesn't matter what you try to do. It doesn't matter how old you are, young you are, how spiritual you are, whatever. The reality is that in life, you're going to have those gut punches. You're going to have those moments when people write you off. You're going to have those moments when you experience failure, sickness, or what have you. And the reality is that people will write you off. In John chapter 11, Lazarus was sick. Jesus allowed it to die. But then Jesus had a plan. Sometimes God will let a thing get so bad that you can do nothing. Your money can't get it out. Your friends can't get it out. The only thing that's going to bring you out is Him. The reality is that Jesus shows up. And when He shows up, He literally asked them, show me where you lay Him. Now, Jesus already knows where He is, but He's trying to help Mary and Martha find the place they buried their faith. Everybody got that place where you bury your faith and you declare, I don't know if anything can ever happen. It's over for me. But today, the reason why you're hearing this word is because the people that buried you didn't realize you were a seed. And they didn't realize that in the midst of that darkness and the midst of that dirt, you were going to emerge greater. Jesus says, Lazarus, come forth. And this morning, I just need somebody to know that it doesn't matter what happened in your life, who wrote you off, who gave up on you. The people that gave up on you in one chapter are going to have to make it up to you in the next chapter, because your comeback is going to be so much greater than your setback. So I'm telling you today, you can be in a tomb, you can be buried, but you got to come out. Because the fact is, when Jesus speaks to you and say, come out, you got to get your stuff and declare, this second half of my life is going to be so much better. This next chapter is going to be so much better. So hold your head up. There's a bright side somewhere. Don't you sit back and think it's over for you. Guess what? The rest of you is about to be the best of you. Let's go get it.
Amen. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, our presiding bishop of Full Gospel, the senior pastor and bishop of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, Bishop Joseph Walker. And Bishop Walker, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Yes, indeed. I want to connect with you. Hit me up on Instagram, IG at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker, the number 3.
Hey, man, you knew what song to play.
I know that's your favorite song.
I know it, man. I play it all the time.
Wow.
Next time I come to church, man, y'all please sing that. Even if and the thing about it, that's the youth choir. That's not even the adult choir.
That's Mount Zion Youth Choir. Yes, sir. Yes,
man.
Sir.
Well, they killed that one, man. Hey, love you, man.
Love you too, man.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. This segment is being brought to you by The House Next Door. Is the sequel to 2016 Meet the Blacks. That's right, Mike Epps and Cat Williams in one movie together. Hey, and you know it's going to be hilarious. Tickets on sale now, so make sure you check it out this Friday. Only in theaters. Make sure you go and check out this movie. These are all my friends, and y'all know y'all seen them perform for years. They funny as hell, so make sure y'all go and check them out. Got your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcil, here with a quick look at your front page news. President Biden is leaving for Europe this morning on his first foreign trip since taking office. Now, during the trip, Biden plans on taking part of the G7 summit and meeting with NATO leaders, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, and Queen Elizabeth. And Biden finally plans to meet with the president of Russia. Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris was in Mexico yesterday on her second and final stop on her first foreign trip. The Biden administration announced agreements between the U.S. and Mexico, including $130 million from the U.S. to support labor reform and loans to help Mexico's economy. Meanwhile, as of today, Biden still is without any agreement on his infrastructure plan. Talks have stalled, and a new bipartisan committee will continue the negotiations. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. You can follow me on all social media at Eva Marcille. Now it's time for sports. Rock T, what's going on?
Already, Eva. Well, the Philadelphia 76ers tie the series against the Atlanta Hawks. Sit back, man. This could be a game 6. Possibly get to 7. We'll see what happens, man. But Philadelphia showed up. Joel Embiid had 40 points. Utah Jazz take game 1 from the Clippers. Donovan Mitchell dropped 45 on them. Shout out to Denver Nuggets star Nikola Jokic. He wins the first NBA MVP award in his career. Joel Embiid finished 2nd. Steph Curry finished 3rd in MVP voting. And all my sneakerheads out there, get ready for the new LeBron James 19s. They're going to be released for the new Nike Space Jam 2, the movie that's going to be coming out July the 16th, man. So these LeBron James 19s are really fruitful and bright in colors. They matching the Toon Squad versus the Goon Squads. It's going down, man. Bugs Bunny, Space Jam 2, LeBron James, man. I'm actually kind of excited about this movie, man. You know,
yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody keeps saying, is it going to be better than the Michael Jordan Space Jam 1? Stop comparing, man. Just enjoy the doggone movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Both of them are legendary. It is what it is.
Totally different generation.
Come on, man. That's a whole nother, man. We're going to talk about that one day, Rick. That's a whole nother segment right there of its own. So what I got right there, Gary with the T, what's happening, Pippin?
All right, y'all. Black Twitter, honey, is coming for Destiny's Child's song, Cater to You, y'all. 17 years after release, y'all. Now, they're saying that a tweet went viral and evolved into a thread, y'all, of people unpacking all the things that they believe to be problematic about Destiny's Child's lyrics in that song, Cater to You, y'all. Now, we know that Destiny's Child is one of the most successful girl groups of all time, but recently, y'all, fans took issues with one of their biggest hits, which they say sent a message that hasn't aged well since modern times. Now, the critique went off, y'all, recently, and, you know, people are saying that, you know, it went viral with over 20,000 retweets and almost 100,000 likes, and they're saying it evolved into a thread of other users unpacking all the things they believe to be problematic about the lyrics, y'all. Now, for those who need to refresh, y'all, this is what Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle were saying back in that 2004 hit, and it starts with, baby, I see you working hard. I want to let you know I'm proud. Let you know that I admire what you do. The more I need to reassure you, my life will be purposeless without you. I want it if you got it. She said, when I ask you, honey, prove that you have it. Now, Beyonce, people saying that Beyonce lost them in that first verse when she said, my life will be purposeless without you. Then they said, followed up with later, I'll brush your hair, put your do-rag on. Do you know how particular, y'all, they're saying that black men are about their do-rag techniques? And they're saying it went on, and people were very upset about that. And, you know, even you laughing, but they say people, a lot of persons said to this point, there's a part of the song, y'all, that does seem to take catering to your partner into a dangerous territory of giving up your free agency, in which the young ladies sing about it. And they're saying, she also said, when you come home late, tap me on my shoulder, I'll roll over. Baby, I heard you. I'm here to serve you. If it's love you need to give it my joy, all I want to do is cater to you, boy. And people were very angry about it. They're saying, how could you
Why? You know, it's an old song.
It's an old song, but
it's a hit record. Come on.
Mm-hmm. But people are sitting back and they listening to it and they say, women can't be doing it for no man. Hell, he needs to do it for them or whatever. So
why not, Gary? And why would you expect a man to do something for you that you couldn't even do for him? Why she can't cater to her man?
And what about the song you always talk about that Stephanie Mills say?
Which one? Keep Away Girls?
Keep Away Girls and all that. Like, come on.
That man is mine. Well, take care of him.
Well,
she need to cater to him. So he don't go nowhere.
Hell, he gonna go if you do cater to him. Excuse you?
Not
the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is role model. On the high end, you say role model, and on the low, you say beautiful red. That's your color for the day. Brad, now what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Child, coming up in the hot spot. Somebody we know and love is coming out with a new album that we've been waiting for. And I'm gonna tell you who it is up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot.
Damn, that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, right, y'all. Rick's Smiley Morning Show. It is 29 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. This segment is being brought to you by Geico. Whether you rent or own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Having a home is hard work. Listen, so get a quote at geico.com. Easy. Brett, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Kanye West's new manager, Boo Thiam, has teased that Ye has an album coming out. He tweeted, "West Day Ever. Album on the way." Prior to this, Ye had been working on his delayed album, Donda, so I guess that's just on hold. Still, in other news, yesterday, the first product from Kanye's Yeezy Gap collaboration went on sale. The 200 unisex blue nylon puffer jacket sold out within hours of the pre-order, and it will ship later this fall. I know one thing, he winning with these shoes and these clothes, Lord. He making a lot of money with just that. All right, y'all, moving on. Hours after the 17th season of The Bachelorette aired, Chris Harrison has left the franchise. I do believe he's the host. He led The Bachelor and all of its spinoff from 2002 forward, 2002 forward, but has been under ceasing fire for the franchise's lack of diversity and his call for compassion for Bachelor contestant Rachel Kirkconnell after her 2018 photos emerged of her participating in an Old South slave plantation theme ball. Harrison received an 8-figure payout in exchange for a non-disclosure agreement. No reports of who will take over, but David Spade is set to host the next season of Bachelor in Paradise. 8 figures to walk away? I had my walking shoes on too and got the hell on up out of there. All right, y'all. Okay, some roller skates. Okay. Y'all, Tyler Perry is back with his My Dear character for Netflix. He shared the news on social media. He said, "Guess what's happening? My Dear's coming to Netflix. We need to laugh, man. There's too much going on in the country. So I was done, but she's back because we need some serious laughter. My Dear on Netflix. I can't wait." He will write, direct, and star in an upcoming film, A My Dear Homecoming, which will debut on Netflix in 2022. And it's the 12th installment of the franchise. So congratulations to him. And last but not least, y'all, Drixon Kaiser, a teen entrepreneur from Newark, has accused Diddy of stealing his idea for an app called Circulate. The teen said that he'd been working on the idea for the Circulate app for a year, and Diddy announced last week that he was launching a project called Shop Circulate, set to appear in fall 2021. Now, the app's premise is to push forward black businesses by selling goods exclusively created and sold by black entrepreneurs. Kaiser said in the video, "Have you ever had your heart ripped out of your chest?" He said, "For the past year, I've been building, developing, and promoting my Black Business Discover app called Circulate. And this past Wednesday, P. Diddy announced he's creating a black business discovery platform called Shop Circulate. This is what the black entrepreneur faces do all the time. We go unfunded. We can't get loans. We don't have a network to get resources from." Ooh, so I don't know what y'all think about this, because if he didn't tell Diddy about it, how did Diddy steal his idea?
Gotta have one of them non-disclosures.
The name is...
Because it's called
the
Circulate.
name is similarly close.
It is very close, but I don't see anywhere in the story that he talked to Diddy, sat down with Diddy, gave Diddy his idea. I mean, often people have a lot of the same ideas, but if you don't go forth with it and prosper and make it happen, then somebody else will take it. Yeah, first to market if it's a great idea. You can't just claim it like that, but I don't know. Y'all got to stay tuned for something else. If it's something else come up with this story, I'll keep y'all posted. All right, y'all, that's going to wrap up the Hot Spot. Coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. And why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 8669-RICKY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. Time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
Yeah, man. Oh, yes. Rock Teasy for Sheezy up in the building. It's about that time, man. My favorite segment of the show. We always going to continue to highlight, showcase, and let the world know about our phenomenal heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our phenomenally historically black colleges and universities. Let's see here. Let's travel down to Texas. Oh, yeah. Prairie View A&M. That's where we're going. Established in 1876. Home of the Royal Purple and Gold. Shout out to the Panthers and Lady Panthers out there. Home of the Marching Storm Marching Band and the Black Foxes Dance Line. Oh, whoa! And I can't forget about the Twirling Thunder Color Guard. Come on now. So y'all know Prairie View A&M as Prairie View A&M. But we know him as PV. Let's talk about PV's current president, the Honorable Dr. Ruth Simmons. Previously served as the 18th president of Brown University, where she became the first African-American president of an Ivy League institution. She received the BET Award for her service as president of Brown University. And did I mention she's a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority? Oh, I know all her sorors are hype right about now. President Barack Obama appointed Dr. Simmons to the President Commission on White House Fellowships. Newsweek selected her as Woman of the Year. Time Magazine named her as America's Best College President. And oh, by the way, she also received a bachelor's degree from Dillard University and a master's PhD from Harvard University. Oh, if you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU, know. Dr. MJ Collier on with us this morning. Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and happy Wednesday to you. We're here this morning with your coronavirus update, and I'm telling you, we got some information coming out that the people need to hear. Now, we're approaching 140 million people in the United States who have already been vaccinated against the coronavirus. But 3 weeks ago in Great Britain, they were celebrating the success of this vaccination campaign by lifting coronavirus-related restrictions. But since then, a more transmissible and more potent new variant known as Delta, B1617, has emerged starting in India. This variant is 40% more transmissible than the original strain. And while several coronavirus variants have appeared since the start of the pandemic, the Delta variant is the worst that we've seen so far. The Delta variant accounts for about 6% of the cases in the United States, but that could rapidly change, Dr. Fauci warned during a White House briefing yesterday. We cannot let that happen in the United States. The vaccines provide somewhat less protection against infection with the Delta variant. People who have had only their first dose of the 2-dose vaccine from Pfizer appear to be especially vulnerable to the Delta variant. Even fully vaccinated people appear to develop fewer neutralizing antibodies against the Delta strain than other variants. So this may be the first variant that we get some compromise with people that have had the vaccine, but it still is protecting. It's just producing fewer neutralizing antibodies. So the number of new daily COVID cases in the United States and deaths in the United States is ticking up, Ricky. Higher, but still down significantly from over the past couple of weeks. Or more than 2 in every 5 Americans are now fully vaccinated.
Wow. All right, let's go to the phone. You're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Okay, the question I have, I just took the Moderna, the first shot, and I'm having a bad reaction to that. I'm having fevers, chills, night sweat. Like, I just took it Saturday, but I'm not doing too well. But I thought they saying that second shot's supposed to be the one that you experienced all that, not the first shot. What's the cause of that?
Okay, you're not having a bad reaction. You are having a reaction, however, and that reaction is the standard reaction where people get, some fever, chills, etc., symptoms as if they have been infected with the virus. So do what Dr. Collier has recommended before you take your second dose. Take an anti-inflammatory starting the day before the shot. That would be Motrin, Advil, or Aleve. Take a non-sedating antihistamine such as Zyrtec, Allegra, Claritin, or Zylol. With that regimen in place, your symptoms will be minimized and you won't get the sore arm, and you should be able to tolerate the second dose with no problem. So start the day before and continue for the next 2 days after you get that second dose. But don't hesitate to get that second dose to optimize your immunogenicity.
All right, y'all, with Dr. Collier, good morning.
I want to know, I got the COVID vaccine a little while back, and I have lost my card and wanted to know about getting a duplicate. Is that possible?
Yes, that should be no problem. The place that you received the first vaccine should have that record. It should be entered into a database. Pardon me. It should be entered into a database and easily retrievable. But the place to start would be the place where you had the first vaccine. Particularly since you haven't had a second dose, they keep that information on hand until you complete the vaccination process. So it's not a problem. You can probably just call them or drop by, bring some ID, let them know who you are, and they should provide you with a second card. Remember what Dr. Collier has told you. Take a picture of that card, send it to yourself in an email, keep it in the cloud so that you'll always have that data available.
All right, man, Dr. Collier, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Okay, you can reach me on all social media at Ask Dr. MJ. Go to my website, lipodrops.com, to find out how you can boost your immune system and maintain your health. The opinions expressed here are those of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Mr. Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or production crew and its radio affiliates around the country and listen to around the world.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. Ricky, I don't know if you all heard it, you on Special K, but they're saying, y'all, that the comedy community is shaking up, y'all. Cat Williams accused Cedric the Entertainer, y'all, of stealing his jokes for the King of Comedy tour. Now, they're saying he said that when it initially happened to him, it crushed him just because the comedian was already bigger and more famous than he was, and he took his closing jokes, y'all, and made it his closing jokes on Kings of Comedy. Now, Cat continues saying that the reason it hit so bad was that he was in the theater. He said, I paid my money to go see Kings of Comedy, and to see my joke being there and not me was about as disrespectful as it gets in our craft. He said, I really took it really personally with Cedric the Entertainer at the time. He also added, y'all, that we have to understand that it either goes one or two ways. He said, either you are originally created or you are borrowing bits and pieces, unquote.
Sometimes, Gary, what happens is comedians have similar trains of thought, and unless it's a direct word for word, theft, then that could be real subjective on, and I'm not saying either one of them, I'm not saying he's lying, but I'm saying that
it'd be like just like the joke you do about Walmart,
right.
All comedians have Walmart experiences in stores. Out of 5,000 comedians, 3 or 4 are going to come up with the same premise, and some the same punchlines, punchlines, so I'm just, I agree with you, Special, on that one.
And in 30 years of doing comedy, I've never heard that said about Ced the Entertainer, so I don't know.
So you saying Cat lying?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
That's what he explained. That's what he explained to in the first part. With the same kind of what was that said again, Kay? About the premise.
People have a similar train of thought. I've heard D.L. Hughley say a lot of things that I either said or wanted to say, but we have a similar train of thought. We kind of think about things and look at things in the same way. I would never say, "Oh, he stole my," you know what I'm saying? Because we just have a similar train of thought. And like I said, Ced don't have a history of doing anything like that. He's never been accused of doing anything like that in 35 years of comedy. So I'm just saying.
All right. Well, we're going to pray, y'all, that this all get resolved, because we know all y'all comedians are brothers and sisters in Christ. So we just want everything to go well. So, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Kim Kardashian. Oh, no, we definitely got to pray, y'all, for Kim Kardashian, y'all. Now, they're saying that her security team, y'all, is on red alert after intercepting, y'all, a package from a deranged fan, y'all. Now, TMZ is reporting, y'all, that this package included, y'all, a diamond ring, a $20,000, 20-carat diamond ring, and a Plan B pill. Now, they're saying, y'all, sources say, y'all, that the package was sent to Kim recently, and they suspect it was sent by someone who's appeared there uninvited several times. Now, they say he also posted, y'all, a self-made marriage certificate and another item that read, Queen Kimberly is sitting up in thy big castle alone, waiting for her knight in shining armor. Now, they're saying, y'all, his social media accounts have been shut down, and that Kim's team, y'all, has filed, a restraining order against him. Now, they're saying Kim sent her ex Kanye West some birthday love recently, y'all, despite their impending divorce, and she wrote on social media, "Happy birthday, love you for life," y'all. And that is so nice that she did that. But why would that man send that girl a Plan B pill, though? I don't understand that. That's not a good look.
Who a Plan B pill?
Some guy, a deranged fan of Kim Kardashian, sent her a Plan B pill with a diamond ring.
Oh, make sure.
Man.
Make sure whatever. Make sure she's straight before she put that ring on.
Sound like an invitation.
Get married and then the baby ain't healed. That's right. That's what you got to do. You got to buy that Plan B. Take this and then I propose. Make sure.
Just leave it alone, Rick.
I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, right. You already know in my mind.
Yes, sir.
I swear. Yeah, no, I want to get us kicked off the radio.
Got to go down that rabbit hole. Just go ahead and leave it alone, man.
Yes, sir, bro. I'm gonna say that to the stage. You know I was finna go, but I said no, I've been not. We got sponsors.
Listen, let's keep Kim lifted too in prayer, y'all. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is role model. On the high end, you say role model, and the low end, you say beautiful red. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up again with the team. All right, y'all, here we go. Time for the wake up calls. Here we go. Let's go.
Wake it up now. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Tracy calling from Cincinnati. Want to wake up my grandson for summer school. Wake up, wake up.
My name is Dwayne. I'm calling from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I want to give a shout out to my niece in Memphis, Tanisha High, and her boyfriend Jay. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Jacqueline from Tempe, Arizona, and I want to tell my honey to wake up, wake up, wake up, honey.
This is your boy Charlie Wayne, man. Waking up all the BLS truck drivers and then all the rest of the drivers on the road. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's get this check.
And just family, wake up, Danny. Wake up, D. Wake up, DJ. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Whole gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Let them know. Kansas City, wake up. Where you at? Columbus, wake up. Cincinnati, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. And Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, hey, appreciate it, Brad.
You welcome, Ricky.
Ladies and gentlemen, our favorite grandmama just walked in the building. Church announcements. It's going down. Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Sign up for the Christian Jubilee. Write my name on the roll. I've been changed. Since the Lord
has lifted
me. I want to be ready when Jesus comes. Good morning, Janie. Good morning.
Good morning.
Here's our church announcement this morning. Govern yourselves.
Accordingly.
Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Just a warning. The ushers will be checking to see who taking their shoes off under the pews during service. Because the last 2 Sundays, somebody's feet then had the whole middle section of the church smelling like chili cheese Fritos and chitlins. Terrible. Please keep your shoes on.
Oh, Lord.
Getting hot.
Yeah, Miss Jenkins.
It is getting hot, you know.
Yes.
Whoever pooted during altar call ought to be ashamed of yourself. You need to come see the pastor following service and get prayed over and get rededicated to the Lord. That's why I don't go up there. All them folks up there bent over for altar call, I don't go up there no more.
It's a bad time to let one go.
No.
The funeral service for Brother Franklin Holloway. You know him, Jane?
Yeah.
His funeral gonna be on Monday at noon. Now you know he was only 57.
Uh-huh.
And over the past 2 years, he had survived being bit by a Rottweiler, and he got clawed by a bald eagle. He lost a leg in a shark attack. Man. He got choked by a python and attacked by mosquitoes. But that ain't what killed him. He died. He died when he had to sit down and watch Animal Planet, and the ceiling fan was going too high and came loose and fell on his head. That's what got him. That's what finally got him at the end. It wasn't the python or the bald eagle or the Rottweiler or the mosquitoes. That ceiling fan, he had it on high as hell. They have high, and they have high as hell. He had it on high as hell. And that thing came out of there and tore him up. And it will be a closed upper casket service, but they will open the bottom part to show that he walked a good walk. All right, Janie, that concludes our church announcement. Janie, I'll call you. Black Tony, what's up?
He said, I'm going to try to get
through
this without breaking down. I'm going to try to get through this without breaking down. So
what you mean?
No, man, I'm on the bed. I'm trying to keep it together right now.
What?
I'm trying to keep it together right now. So.
Keep what together?
I wish you could have one of them pastors come back on and just pray for my family. So that my family going through so much right now.
Is that why you're not coming in today?
I can't come today, Shawty. It's so ironical. You talked to your favorite uncle yesterday.
Yeah, Uncle Bro.
And then last night, Shawty, please, Rick, I need you to pray for me, Shawty.
What happened?
I need you and Brett to hold hands and just pray for your boy.
Right now. Right now.
Shawty, my favorite uncle. I got a call last night from my cousin.
You got a call from your cousin about your favorite uncle last night?
Oh, yeah, Dad.
Man, everybody, what?
They work together.
What happened, Black Tony?
My cousin Lamont called me because my uncle, he been having heart problems.
Right.
He been having heart problems ever since his wife died.
Oh, man, what is his wife's name?
Her name was Elizabeth.
And you said your uncle named Lamont?
My cousin named Lamont. My uncle named was Fred.
What's his last name? What was his last name so we could pray for him?
His last name was Sanford.
What was his middle initial?
G.
Hey, get your ass. Man, if you don't get your ass out, you must have been watching TV One all night.
The G stand for gone now.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 5 minutes after the hour, y'all. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about it, baby. It's being reported that the beautiful female singer, y'all, Miss Anne-Marie, is back, honey. Now, they're saying she's back, honey. She returned to Instagram on yesterday. And they're saying she's back after she, was locked up for shooting her boyfriend in the head, honey. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the beautiful Chicago-based singer, y'all, Miss Anne-Marie, has been released on bond after police said, y'all, that she allegedly shot her boyfriend in the head, honey, at point blank. Now, her name is...
I didn't know that.
Oh, yes, baby, Miss Mary. She from Chicago. Where you from, Brad? She don't play, honey.
What's her song?
She got a cute song. She's a...
You got me tripping.
Yes, baby. Now, they said her real name is Miss Joanne Marie Slater. She's 25. Now, she was booked back in December, y'all, in Fulton County. The records are showing now they're saying that police charged a flawless, beautiful girl with possession of a firearm during a commission, y'all, of a felony and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Now, they're saying the shooting took place, y'all, in a beautiful Buckhead hotel back in December. Now, they're saying that the responding police officers found Miss Anne-Marie, 24-year-old boyfriend, with a gunshot wound to the head. Now, according to the police reports I obtained, they say they rushed him to Grady Hospital, and they say, honey, he was very responsive when he arrived, and they said, he was in critical condition. But he did live, and they're saying his family is saying that he may not make 100% recovery, but he's alive and well. And Miss Anne Marie, honey, they say she just good and made her bail, and she back on social media letting the boys know, honey, that she is back and she's ready to make music again. But the thing is, people are saying men are the most thirstiest creatures on earth. They say these men fill this girl IG, honey, with all kind of thirsty comments, honey, saying they can't wait to have a little bit of Miss Anne Marie. And she's a beautiful girl, though. She looks like a young Eve. But she's real pretty, honey, and stuff. So I see why the boys, her milkshake bring all the boys to the yard. But what is it, though, y'all, about a woman, Ricky and Special K and Roxy, that loves a gun, honey, and just get tired and pop you when she mad?
I ain't never dealt with that.
Don't roll with that one.
I ain't never been shot.
I'm cool with that.
I only deal with women that scared of guns.
Right.
Yeah, but she is pretty. Have y'all seen her?
Damn, if she was Beyonce, if she's sitting up there with a gun on the nightstand and you smashing and looking over there at that pistol and you nervous and got butterflies in your stomach, I can't deal with
no,
that.
sir.
I get nervous if she got rubber bands.
And then she say you said the wrong damn thing. She pulled that gun out. No, bro. No.
Yes,
that's scary.
Yes, baby. Miss Anne Marie ain't no joke.
So she ain't facing no charges?
This is one thing you can't get rid of.
Is she out on bond or is she like out?
Yes, well, she's out on bond. She made her bond there, saying, honey, so she's out and she's about to make some new music, honey.
Yes.
So, go, honey.
But she's facing charges, though. But why did she shoot him?
None. She got locked up already, right, Gary? And
she was in
out.
jail. Yeah, she just got out. So, honey,
Yeah, she
he
served
probably
her
said
time.
something. Yeah, he probably said something bad.
No, he
to
said
her,
she was
honey.
out on bond.
Yeah, out on bond mean you facing trial, right?
Yeah, she got a trial
Yeah, you
coming
still
up.
have an upcoming trial, but you were able to satisfy the courts and
Why
give
didn't we
enough
hear
money
about this?
to get out.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know, baby. But
I don't know who she is. I'm sorry.
A. Marie.
Well, Google
A.
her.
Crazy as hell if you don't know who she
A.
is.
Marie.
She was
So
the
it's not Anne
baddest
Marie.
thing.
Yes.
It's
and
A.
dance
Marie.
her ass off. Yep.
She's
Yeah,
drop
okay.
dead gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I
She's
know
like
who she
the
is.
hottest thing at the top of the 2000s.
Yeah.
So, honey, go, girl.
Wow.
So
I
we
guess
gonna
that was
see
that one thing he did.
Had her tripping.
She read them. She didn't check them text
Damn.
messages. You got to put that phone on lock. After,
you say, boy?
after 15 seconds, you hold it and then lay the phone down.
Well, you
before
better
get in the
preach.
shower. Do not. I'm talking about after you click off them text messages, hold it to that thing locked. Lay that
Just
thing
put it in
down.
a Ziploc bag and
Go
take it in the
there, take
shower
the
with you.
phone and then, say what, Kay?
Put it in a Ziploc sandwich bag.
Come
Take it in
on,
the shower
man.
with you.
Boy, you better teach this morning because they'll
That's
go
what I
through them
heard.
damn text messages. They'll be running down the street naked reading them text messages. Hold my phone. What's on? No, bro, you don't want to do that.
Yes, honey. She needs to write
Who
do
is
a class.
Peaches?
honey.
Peaches sang alto in our choir at church. The hell you talking about?
Better
In our
do
prayer
something.
group.
All right, honey. Well, she needs to just hold her class or write a book, baby. Let all the girls know how it's done, honey. So she's cute. All right, moving on. Another celebrity news, y'all. Oh, my God. Oh, Brad, please don't get offended, y'all. But, baby, Offset, y'all, to the world. He said rappers take their style and don't even give them the proper credit. Now, according to rapper and super producer, y'all, Offset, and the Migos, he said, hugely influential on hip-hop. First, he said, the Migos made trap music go mainstream. Now, he said in a recent interview with Billboard magazine, the rapper credited himself, Quavo, and Takeoff, y'all, for putting trap music on the map. He said, we made this trap style go pop. He said, they don't talk about that. He said, we made trap go pop, talking about selling pounds and bricks, and we hit Billboard #1. Hip-hop artists weren't going #1 like that, but now it just be like bang, bang, bang. He said, but the rapper also didn't stop there. He said, y'all, that the Migos also created a new style and flow within hip-hop, which other rappers take, honey, without even giving them the proper credit or acknowledgement. He said, it's a fact. He said, if you go back in time and listen to music prior to 2013, he said the cadence and the flow, honey, didn't matter. But he said also, people get away with not saying nothing as long as the cadence and flow are good. And he said he feel that they created that. And he said they did, unquote. Is that true, you said?
They did. The Migos created their own style. Then everybody just started trying to do that same style because the Migos blew up. Then Drake did it. Once Drake did it, everybody started doing it. Everybody. We lost like style and different cadences because everybody wanted to hit we are the world, we are the children. We are the ones that make a better play. We are the ones. It's the same cadence. Everybody.
I just don't like the disrespect because I just googled the Amigos and look, I got this.
That's not. You know what? It's Migos. It's not Migos. It's Migos.
Take that A off, dog.
Take the A off, dog.
I was like, how can you rap to that?
Oh, God.
My color today is role model. On the high end, you say role model, and on the low end, just say beautiful red. That's your color for today.
Mariachi.
Hey, no, we gonna act like we gonna say we got the Amigos in concert and pack it out, and we gonna bring out the band like that.
Sombreros on.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news. It's what's trending now.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Most public schools around the country are likely to return to in-person classes this fall, but according to a new poll, many black parents are not excited about sending their kids back on campus. Now, in a poll commissioned by the advocacy group Speak Up, black parents of some Los Angeles school students were more pleased with distance learning than parents of any other racial background. Now, COVID-19 safety is still the main concern, but 43% of black parents polled say that they would choose to keep their kids home because they're concerned about racism or bullying. Now, what do you think? Should parents shelter their kids from racism while they're young, or let them face it head on whenever they experience it? So hit us up right now at 8669-RICKY and let us know where do you stand? What do y'all thoughts are?
Well, as far as my son, Lil Rocky, he was home. He did the virtual learning, and he got bored. And he just got to the point. I'm gonna be honest, he just didn't care. So he's definitely going back on campus because he's one of those kids that need to interact with other kids, and it's fun to him or whatever. So that is a concern, though, with the bullying and the racism and everything. But he's definitely going back, and we're gonna kind of monitor it from there.
All right, Eva, Special K.
So when it comes to my kids, my boys are so young. I have a 3-year-old son and a 1-year-old son. So they're at the age where they don't really understand racism so much. However, though, I live in Atlanta, not far from Ahmaud Arbery, where he was killed. So I know how real racism is in our area. So I just try to make sure the schools that they're in are one that are very diverse. And as far as my daughter is concerned, that question about would you try to shelter your kid? I don't know about the rest of the world, but I want to shelter my kid from every single thing that can hurt them. Now, I know as they get older, they need tough skin, so I want to teach them, but I don't want to, crush my daughter's innocence a second before it has to go away. So I don't want her to endure racism and, that kind of bigotry. I don't. I would shelter my child.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I don't have a dog in the fight no more. My last kid graduated. But I would say that if you want to protect your kids from racism, the only thing to do is move them out of America, because there's no escape from that.
Teach them how to fight. Get them into martial arts classes just to be safe.
Yep. Well, we got that on deck.
Yeah, I wish
there's no way out of racism.
Yeah, I wish Zamunda was real. We'll sure move over there.
Okay.
I'm talking the one from the first coming to America.
Everybody wanted to move to Akon City till he got his car snatched.
You know what I'm saying? You going to damn school in Barbar, walk by the bus stop. Hello there, Barbar.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes before the top of the hour. Y'all, it's time for Eva's Corner. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. It's Eva's Corner, where we talk about all things womanhood, motherhood, and the juicy stuff in between. And today, I got a letter from a woman that needs some advice. She says, "Dear Eva, I'm writing you for just a little bit of advice. I pride myself on being a very considerate and well thought out person. So I want to make sure that when I respond to issues, I do that in the same manner. My boyfriend and I have been together for 5 years, and we have a 2-year-old child. Every year on my birthday, Christmas, and especially Mother's Day, I feel like he completely slacks off on the gift giving. Last year, I went all out for Father's Day as it was his first Father's Day, and I wanted it to be memorable and special. I go above and beyond for Christmas, and I always get amazing gifts for him for his birthday. So, on Mother's Day, which just passed, he gifted me with flowers and a mug that said Boss Mom. Now, it was a very nice gesture, but it was simple, and I do not feel like it was thought out. Now, am I being petty, Eva? Father's Day is right around the corner, and what should I do? Do I continue to lavish him and go all out for him on Father's Day like I initially planned? Or do I gift him with the same energy he gifts me? Help me out. What do I do? Oh, whoa.
Sounds to me like she didn't do her homework on this dude while she was dating.
Well, okay, there's so many things, and I'm so glad you said that, Kay, because first of all, if he's a man that used to lavish you with gifts and he's no longer lavishing you with gifts, then I think that that's a place for a question. However, I know in my experience, my dad is a horrible gift giver. He's been with my mom for 40 years. They've been married for 37, and he has not got one proper gift. To the point where when I got older, my job was to go with my dad to the mall on right before Mother's Day or Christmas and buy the gifts so my mom would get what she wanted. And he was a good dad all year long. He just was horrible at buying gifts.
And your mom probably learned your dad, so she didn't take it personal.
Exactly. And so this is her, it looks like it's going to be her second Mother's Day that just passed. And she's had really bad experiences with this guy in the last 5 years at getting gifts. But to me, it sounds like giving gifts is her love language. Like that makes her happy. But she can't assume that that's what he does. My husband is not a lavish gift giver, nor is he a mind reader. So, ladies, men do not assume you want a Chanel bag. Men do not assume you want those new glasses. You have to say something. So I think if it's that much of an issue and you really want a specific gift, tell your man what you want. And if not, let it go.
Well, I don't even think that. You should buy the gift yourself then. If you want the gift, just buy it and give it to yourself. Because gift giving, I mean, to me, I think it's overrated, especially like with Valentine's Day. I don't think all that, we got to go out to dinner and eat. We love each other. So, hell, we eat dinner every day at home. That's your Valentine's gift. So, that's just
steak and rice.
There you
That's
go.
a way to look at it.
I know I'm a bad gift giver. I just give them some money and keep it moving.
Well, money
Well,
good,
see, that's
though.
a great gift.
That's awesome.
I mean, I've got
Well, it also
socks.
depends on
I've
how
gotten-
much.
Nah.
No, that part
$50.
too. I just don't want this lady to mess up her relationship or cause friction in her relationship where she doesn't need to, because it's inevitable. You're going to go through trials in your relationship, and to make a mountain out of buying a gift is not one of them. Send him an email, send him a text message, send a message in a bottle. I don't know, but talk to him with love. And if you want something specific, do what Gary said. Go buy it yourself or let him know. But don't get petty and buy him a mug because he bought you a mug. I think
Last relationship I went and put bowls on all the light switches in the house.
I know that's right. I'm gonna do that
Happy
for
Mother's
Christmas
Day.
for my kids.
Flick. Oh man, take me back, man. Songs that radio stations used to play too much for songs that stay in your head all day. Y'all remember that, man? Vanilla Ice. I think that was like 90. Let me see, 91.
That was 80 something.
Really?
That was like 89, 88.
Let me see. I started 89. I did my first talent show. Some boys danced off of that.
That was about 2008.
No.
What? No, sir.
No.
Vanilla Ice was like...
Yeah, I got a video when I did one of my first shows at the Miss Wynn pageant, and some guys danced to that. Oh,
It was 1990, July 2nd of 1990.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah. So, how many times did y'all remember the radio stations playing that song?
Man, it was every hour. Every hour on the hour. Everybody, I remember when he first came out with this song, everybody started comparing him to MC Hammer. Like, this is the white version of MC Hammer.
Right. He was cold for that. He had a hot run for about a year.
Yeah, you know, Suge Knight was his manager.
Oh, really?
What? Yeah, Suge Knight put the money and promo behind that.
Oh, wow.
And then they hung him upside down from a balcony like the movie, that one movie.
And made him sign the contract?
Sure did.
Right. And what was the downfall of Vanilla Ice career? What happened?
Oh,
he just ran his little run, man.
He ran his run, I think, at the Ice.
Was it the Arsenio Hall show?
I don't know. People started
I
looking
think
at
he
him.
couldn't follow up the success of that first hit.
His last, that other song he did wasn't it. No.
I heard that the industry didn't really accept him all the way in, and he was just kind of like a novelty act for that time, and they just kind of, gave him a stiff arm.
But he's still making a lot of money. He has a huge construction company where he built
yeah,
houses.
he's great with that, yeah.
What I understand. And then I saw him recently on something else, so he seemed to be doing pretty good.
He pop up. He make cameo appearances in different movies. It'd be real random.
And he has a show. He has an HGTV show.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
he from South Dallas. I mean, the people in Dallas, Texas loved him when he first.
South Dallas?
Yep.
You mean like Oak Cliff?
Yep.
Nope. South Dallas. Cedar Hill?
Okay, South Dallas. I don't know which part, but he's definitely from South Dallas. And the people loved him in Dallas when that song first came out.
Well, that's why I saw him last time I saw him was at DFW Airport. Very, very nice, man. And, I'm a fan for life, man. So, let me see. Yesterday we had Rump Shaker and Uncle Bruh. And then, what was the first day? Damn it, I can't even remember. But y'all lit up my Facebook page, songs that radio stations played too much, and I'm picking the songs that y'all pick from the Facebook page. So, songs that stay in your head all day, songs that radio stations played too damn much.
The first day was We Are the World.
Yeah, first day, yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. But wait till Friday. I got something for y'all. Friday is gonna be crazy. You're gonna be like, "Yep, radio station played it too damn much." All right, y'all. 6 minutes after the hour, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is 27 minutes. After the hour, hope y'all having a great morning. Listen, man, the segment is being brought to you by Norvitas. That's right, man. Norvitas. That's right. Kayla Smith Owens is a fighter committed to meeting the challenges she faces as an advocate for her own health and community of people like her. Witness her inspiring story in News One Personal Days. Make sure y'all check that out. All right, Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. And like Ricky said, happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. The Senate passed a bipartisan bill to fund more than $200 billion in technology and manufacturing aimed at competing with China. But unfortunately, they still haven't been able to reach an agreement on President Biden's infrastructure plan. Biden leaves today for his first foreign trip as president, where he'll meet with the UK Prime Minister, the president of Russia, and other world leaders. Meanwhile, a high school in Florida paused distribution of its yearbook because 2 of its pages focused on the Black Lives Matter movement. Teachers and parents reportedly complained that there were not any opposing views. Those that complained said that the yearbook should have mentioned something more like Blue Lives Matter or All Lives Matter. Well, in other news, not shocking at all, a report comes down from the news outlet ProPublica that shows the richest people in America, like Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk, pay little to no income tax. Meanwhile, the white Mexican drug lord known as El Chapo is set to plead guilty to having helped him run his drug empire. And last but certainly not least, the Pfizer and Moderna coronavirus vaccines may be available for our young children here in the U.S. as early as this fall. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. You can follow me on all social media at Eva Marcel. It's time for sports. Rock T, what's going on?
Already, Eva for Sheba. NBA playoffs continued last night. The Philadelphia 76ers even up the series with the Atlanta Hawks. Joel Embiid dropped a cool 40 points on them. Utah Jazz take the 1-0 lead over the Clippers. Donovan Mitchell, 45 points. Gotta love it when the star player just takes over the game in the fourth quarter and just say, listen, we ain't losing. We gonna win on my watch. Shout out to Denver Nuggets star Nikola Jokic, wins his first NBA MVP award of his early career. Joel Embiid finished second and Steph Curry finished third in voting. Y'all get ready for the LeBron James release of his new Nike Space Jam 2 sneakers. is called the LeBron 19s, man. Of course, we're getting ready for Space Jam 2. That's going to drop July the 16th. And these sneakers is pretty much, he going to be wearing these in the movie. So, you know they ain't going to last long. It is what it is.
Get me some of those.
You got to get them, baby. Get them 19.
I hope they come out with the Nike Samba version where I can put on me some socks
yes,
and
sir.
slide them in there. Boy,
Go on
look
get
at
them.
here.
Go on
You
get them.
talking about black comfort. Nike socks and some Nike slides.
Boy, yeah, man.
Boy, that's black comfort.
You already know I be in my slides all the time, Jack. It is what it is. I ride them bad boys to church. 17-year-old young tennis sensation Coco Gauff falls short, man, of the French Open semifinal. She was eliminated in the quarterfinals, man. But hey, we all good. We got mad love for you, Coco. So keep doing what you got to do. Last but not least, Rick, new Tennessee Titan wide receiver Julio Jones will not be wearing his normal number 11 jersey. Fellow Titans wide receiver A.J. Brown actually wears that number, and he actually offered the number to Julio. He said, listen, man, you can have it if you want it. But Julio said, nah, I'm good, man. You keep number 11. I'm rolling with number 2.
All right.
He's rolling with the number 2 jersey, man. It is what it is. Let's get it, man. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff at Rock T Holla. Let's talk some sport. The Brat got the hot spot right now.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The segment is being brought to you by Indeed. Looking to hire? Indeed will help you speed up the process. They have 135 skills tests to help you find the right candidates faster. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Hey, the time right now is 28 before the top of the hour. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. T.I. has opened up about the sexual assault allegations against himself and his wife, Tiny, in his new song and visual, What Has Come To. He raps on the song, In the Fire, I Reside Like the Money Do. Tried wearing wires at the rendezvous. Don't nothing killing like feeding money do, like needing money do, for nothing. Peel, you sweet as honeydew. Extortion, is this what you got on your mind, shorty? Tip also announced that he's gearing up to release his new album, Kill the King, which will be his final album. Any comments, you guys?
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, defend yourself. But I just hate the fact that somebody accuse you of something, then your team always tell you just don't say nothing, but you can't say anything to defend yourself. So it always look like you did what you did.
I hate that. You know I hate that. That's horrible. You don't get to. You just got to be quiet till it's time, and then that leaves it open for discussion for everybody else to say.
You're guilty in public opinion because why can't you defend yourself? And people tell you don't say nothing. It's sad that people just get accused of stuff, and if you get accused of something, that's what it is.
So true.
Unless you, and even if you prove yourself to be innocent, you done already went through it as if you was guilty.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Oh, my goodness. All right, y'all. Moving on. Paramount Plus is adding 1,000 movie titles to a streaming service this week as streaming services get even more competitive. The films include Infinite, starring Mark Wahlberg, which will debut on Paramount Plus this Thursday, and every kid's favorite, Paw Patrol, will debut on the same day it lands in theaters. So that way you have the option to still watch it in the comfort of your own home. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. Coming up next, we got Chef Kurt Boudreaux, and we got the Praise Mix down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for quarantine cooking, man. We coming out of this pandemic, man, and we got the one and only Louisiana Cajun chef specialist, Chef Kurt Boudreaux. What up, Kurt?
What up, Rick, man? What's poppin'?
Man, the Black Tony of foods. What's up? Well, man, I know you cooking something good, man.
Oh, man. Today I made a beer battered fish and chips. I used a Pacific cod. First, I made a tartar sauce to go with it, man. But I used some dill pickle relish, onion, celery. Then I got my batter together, which was flour, baking powder, cornstarch, salt, pepper, cayenne, Cajun seasoning. And I got my wet ingredients, which is a dark beer. Added an egg, put all that together, and I made like the beer batter, which looks like a tempura a little bit. So I gently put the fish in there, man, and fried it up.
till it was golden brown to about 145 degrees. Then I fried up some taters, man, to go with it. Man, that was some good eating, bro.
And what kind of beer you use for the beer batter?
I just used a dark beer, like a lager.
Okay, but you can't do like Budweiser or Coors or nothing like that. You can't cook. You ain't frying no fish with no Miller High Light.
Nah, bro, not even Schaefer. You can't even use that now, brother.
Get private stock.
If you're gonna do bootleg, yeah. But
what happened if you fry some fish with some Pabst Blue Ribbon beer?
I don't think it's gonna come out. I don't know, bro. I never tried.
So you just use regular beer. You can't use Bush beer. What's the other one?
Well, I use to be honest, I use a dark Modelo.
Okay.
Oh, he went fancy,
right? But you can't do you can't do Bud Light or nothing like that.
Yeah, no ultra.
Like beer that's already in the fridge. So what you tell us? We got to go buy some damn beer because man, you know black folks don't drink that kind of beer. But we drink Bud Light, Miller High Life, and Pabst Blue Ribbon.
I don't know about to do this with you this morning, bro.
So would the fish make you drunk? You don't get no buzz out the fish or nothing?
Nah, bro, not even a little bit.
Man.
What if we sprinkle some weed in there instead of cilantro?
Ricky.
Bye, Kurt. Kurt, let everybody know how they can find the video, Kurt.
You can find this video at RickeySmiley.com and that's Chef Boudreaux Official, man.
So next week you're gonna do a recipe with some real beer that we actually got in the refrigerator, right? I need a beer recipe. I need a beer and weed recipe, Kurt.
I got you covered, baby.
Next week, man, whatever you got in your refrigerator, beer and weed. We got some sativa steak next week. Coming up next.
Marinated.
What?
Marinated.
Hey, Kurt, that woman, can you do a sativa steak, though?
Oh, Lord.
Next week, y'all, Kurt Boudreaux. Hey, appreciate you, Kurt.
Boy, Chef Boudreaux, man. Today, I'm going to be coming at y'all with some beer-battered fish and chips. Trying to do something a little bit quick, man, like last week. So, what I'm going to do first, because I'm going to make a little tartar to go with it. So, I got like a quarter, maybe about 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of minced onion, minced celery, probably about half a cup of mayo, almonds, or blue plate. So what we're gonna do next, we're gonna make this tartar sauce, man. So the thing is, we want to try to squeeze as much moisture out as we can. Look, it can fill in me. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and add celery in there. Try to get as much moisture out as possible. Celery is your main go-to. Beside the pickle. Now, this is the one you use. Best made dill relish. Not sweet relish. Unless you're a sweet relish kind of person. Me, myself, I'm not. And you squeeze all the moisture out of that as well. You're going to put just as much pickle as you put celery. Then we're going to mix all this up so it don't be looking all juicy. You don't want your relish to do like that. I promise you let this sit for a while. You don't need to add any salt. You don't need to add any pepper. You let this sit and it's going to come together. I promise you. See, even with me squeezing all the juices out of the onions, celery, and the relish, still, you know what I mean? But it's better. So, what we're going to do, we're going to refrigerate that. First, I have some flour, about a cup of flour. Got a little bit of cornstarch and a little bit of baking powder, right? Now, if you want to use self-rising, you can, because that's basically got the same thing in. Okay, I got this all nice and cold because I want the batter to be able to stick to the fish and soup. We're going to mix this all up like this. So I'm gonna add some salt, some sea salt at that. Now go ahead and put it like that now. I got a little cayenne, some smoked paprika, black pepper, and a little seasoned salt. If you want, you could use Old Bay. This is what we about to do. We got the beer cold. We want this to be kind of like a pancake batter. So I'm going to slide my oil back over here. Let me check it real quick. Alright. We're going to let this get to about 375. We're at 330. Alright, so what we're going to do, I got a little lager Modelo. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add just a little bit of cornstarch on the fish to soak up extra moisture, because you want your batter to stick to it. Try not to touch this. Whoop. Did a bit too much. But you could always roll it, because you want that to soak up as much moisture as possible. Alright. You're going to shake the excess off anyway. But you want this to stick. A little messy, but we can get it off. Alright. So now, we're going to add the butter. You want to make sure everything is cold. As you can see, it's starting to thicken, so you're going to add a little bit more beer. Just till it's like a pancake batter. Just a little, there you have it. So let's check this tip one more again. What I'm about to do is coat this in the batter. Make sure it's nice and coated. Alright. So add it in. And kind of like let it float around first. I hope it come out, y'all. The batter might be a little thin, but y'all get the picture. Take my big knife out. I have to grab my other knife out. Yeah, it's cooking. Maybe I should let the batter get a little bit quicker, but this is good. I'm about to drop even more. Or should I say my chips? If you want, you can add a little egg wash to it. With a little salt. Alright. I think we done something. Slide this over here. Let that thing on for a minute. Quick, simple fish and chips, people. Boudreaux style. Should put a little greenery on there, but greenery is all in here. Ooh, flaky. I ain't gonna double dip, y'all. Boy, that tartar sauce ain't no joke. I'm gonna go ahead and finish eating this. Now, if y'all want to make this dish, y'all can find this dish on RickySmiley.com. On my YouTube channel, please like and subscribe, my people. Chef Boudreaux Official. And as I always say, you already know what it is. You already know how I get down. I'm out.